So good morning, everybody, and a very, very happy new year and a very warm welcome to the first session of EMC in the year 2023. What a wonderful morning. And it's so nice to see all your happy faces. And you see these three flowers, they stand for ease, joy, and glory. So for the benefit of all the people watching us for the first time, or joining us for the first time, let me very quickly introduce to you the purpose of the EMC and the renewed purpose of the EMC, which is to allow us to start each day with thoughts of ease, joy, and glory. And I can promise you one thing: if you say this statement, all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory, 10 times every morning, you'll see some very interesting things starting to happen to you. So why don't we start today, the new day of the new year, and all of us together, let's say, all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. So come on, guys, speak with me. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to me with
all the life comes to me with ease,
all of life comes
joy
to
and
me with
glory.
ease, joy, and glory. All
All
of
of
life
life
comes to me with
comes
ease, joy,
to
and
me by
glory.
ease.
All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and
All
glory.
the life comes to me with ease,
All of life comes to me with
all
ease, joy, and
the
glory.
life comes to
All
me
of
with
life
ease,
comes to
joy
me with
and
ease,
glory.
joy, and
All
glory. All of
with
life
ease,
comes
joy
to
and
me with
glory.
ease, joy, and glory.
All the life comes to me with ease, joy
All
and
of
glory.
life comes to me
All
with
the life
ease, joy, and
comes to
glory.
me with ease,
All of
joy
life
and
comes to
glory.
me with ease, joy,
All
and
of my life
glory.
comes with
All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And anything that interferes with all that, are you willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Yes? Then right and wrong, good and bad, poor and poor, all night shorts, boys, forwards, and beyonds. So remember, what we do here is to help you to deal with anything that does not allow you to have a life of ease, joy, and glory. So everything that we do every day, that's the intention of it. So what are we really doing here? So we come here every morning to help ourselves and others to get out of the default mode. Now, I think we understand the default mode very nicely because we are in it most of the time, right? The same old life every morning, surviving, defending, avoiding, judging, evaluating, right, wrong, good, bad, I don't like this, I don't like that, right? Believe me, in this mode, we have no time to create. And I'm reminding you of this because today is the new year, the new day, the first day of the new year. And hopefully, yesterday, you have shed, you have dropped everything that you've been carrying. All the weight from the past that we are carrying. If we have dropped it, then we are much lighter. And if you are lighter, you can move faster. But move faster to which, to where? Where do you want to go? So obviously, we would like to go to the direction of our dreams, isn't it? And we can create it. So if you have given up on creation, remember, it's never too late to give up. I mean, it's never too late. You can create the dreams and desires that you want to achieve. Second, dissipate all the negativity. So the world is bombarding us. It's so easy for us to get discouraged in life because of all this negativity that we have to face. See, one thing I can promise you, the bigger the task you take on, the bigger the challenges you will have. Right? So if you allow yourself to be stopped by those challenges, you will be taken over by discouragement. And when you get discouraged, you can give up. Yeah, one thing good about giving up is you can start again. Yeah, but if you get discouraged and you carry on half-heartedly in your life, that's the worst thing that can happen to you. Okay, because your mind will say, I'm trying, I'm doing my best when nothing is happening. So you will program yourself more never to get up if you fall. So we don't want to let that happen, right? So what we do, we help you to focus on possibilities here. See, the more you focus on your complaints, complaining is a sign of resisting, and if you are resisting, you will never get out of it. Because the old saying, and I find it very true, the more you resist, the more it will persist. So if you can get out of that mode of complaining and resisting and reacting, you will see possibilities for action. And if you see possibilities for action, there are better chances that you may take some action. Now, have you noticed that as we get older, we are a little reluctant to make New Year wishes? When we were younger, we used to make a big wish list, New Year wish list. As we're getting older, we don't want to do that, right? What a farce. We know that we won't do 80% of what we write down, maybe 90%. Maybe we won't even remember it. That's the kind of negative thinking that comes in, right? Younger people, they are enthusiastic. Why? Because they see more possibilities. Older people, they see less possibilities. So what do you want to be? You want to be a possibility seeker and be young? Or you want to see no possibility and be old? तो आज मैं बहुत बुड्ढा मोड में आपसे बात करूंगा. So we want to increase our focus and our energy, and all this we are doing by remembering the performance formula. P is equal to small p minus I. What is capital P? Is the performance that you will do to get what you desire. Small p is the power, potential, everything that you have. I is the interferer. So potential, inherent capacity for growth, which includes knowledge, skills, ability, experience. If you look at some of our experienced people over here, we have so much knowledge, we have so much experience, right? We have so many victories, we have so many failures, everything has taught us. So we are a gold mine, you understand? But we are not able to use it because of interference, which is what? Something that hinders, obstructs, or impedes us. So in this coming year, are we going to allow our interferers to overpower us? That is the question. Are we going to let them overpower us even before we declare a goal? See, the first place where these interferers, they do their dirty job is that when we are declaring a desire or declaring a goal, that little interferer in our head says, leave it, this is too big for you. And if that stage, when the time comes to declare your dreams or declare your asks from the universe, if your voice is not allowing you to ask, if your interferer is not asking or not allowing you to request or ask the universe to give you, will you ask? So question to ask yourself today morning is, what energy, space, and consciousness can I be to be open to receive, to unabashedly ask the universe to give me what I desire? What energy, space, and consciousness can I be that would allow me to unabashedly ask the universe for whatever I desire? And everything that comes in the way of that, will I destroy and uncreate it all? Yes? Right and wrong, good and bad, poor and poor, all 9 shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds. So what are the interferers? They are there in your mind, they are there in your body, they are there in your emotions. So what are the interferences? Beliefs, assumptions, and habits that we have. And there is no end to it. You get rid of one, another one comes up. Being externally driven. Because circumstances are always there, they will always be there, they will always try and stop you, they will always influence you. Are you going to be influenced by circumstances, or are you going to generate the circumstances that you want? That's a choice we have, right? You know, the other day, somebody was talking about the difference between human beings and animals. Animals have no choice. They can only react. Okay. So what is the sign of reaction? Fight or flight behavior. That's it. That's all the animals can do. Yeah. So we are one step higher than them. We can resist in our mind. I don't think animals are sitting and judging the situation. You know? I don't think animals are saying this is wrong, this is right, I don't like it. Right? They will either fight or they'll fly away. But human beings, we have a freedom of choice. Yeah, we have the rational brain out here, which can help us to make choices. But if you keep allowing the big interferer called paristityan or circumstances to influence you and me, can we create anything? No, we cannot. Our reactive behavior, animal behavior, no choice behavior, that is unreality. Now, what's unreality? We are living in our own imaginary world that we have created. It has nothing to do with reality. Conflicts, small or big conflicts, disagreements, arguments, yeah, all no possibility situations. Or you can make it into a possibility situation. Negative emotional states, lack of correct knowledge, all this stuff, lack of focus, doesn't allow us to have a life that we desire. So in the beginning of the year, I thought it's a good idea to remind you that either you're going to allow your interferers to stop you from living a life you love, or you'll keep dealing with the interferers. Just like we clean our house every day, don't we? We do jhadu in our house every day, or we call somebody to do the jhadu pocha in our house every day. So the EMC, or the Empowering Morning Conversation, is an opportunity for you to clean your kachara every day and create possibilities every day. So before I give you the message for the day, or the topic for the day, I'd request some of our core team members to share with you their thoughts on this lovely morning. So let's start with Rama. Yeah, go ahead, Rama. What would you like to say to them this morning? You'll have to unmute yourself first. Please unmute yourself. One moment. Yeah, okay, now you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Good morning and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone. So this year, what I'm thinking is developing the habits which really help us. So what are the habits one can develop? So there are habits which gives the results, right? So we can follow certain habits and get the results. And there are certain habits you can use as a process. Whenever something happens, you use this habit. And there are habits which really changes you as a being, as a person, makes you as a person who you are. So what we would like to focus is on the habits which make you as the person what you are, what you want to be. So that's the habits we could focus on. So to develop something very fruitful, very important, very useful and good habits, first and foremost is to be aware of what is my current habits, which are being demonstrated right now, whether they are being useful or not, whether it is being helpful or not, and also observe other people's habits, because that will give a lot more clarity on what is the impact of that kind of habit on others.
Yeah, just 1 second here, 1 moment. Rama, I would like to interject here.
Yes, sir.
See, if you develop habits that support your intentions, right? if that is the target that we have, then you will quickly realize what are the habits which are counter to your intentions.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
that's what
Yeah.
that's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you. Carry on.
Yeah. So identify and develop the habits which support your intention and your purpose of life, basically. So to understand what are those habits, it is important to observe what are the current habits, whether it is in alignment with your intention or not. If it is not, stop it. And if it is, continue to improve it and develop something new which helps your intention and purpose in your life. So that's what is coming to me today. So it may be a great idea, and we are all in that already. We have been having lots of great habits which are aligning with our intentions as well as our common purpose. For example, every day coming and attending EMC is an habit which really helps all of us and everybody else here as well as outside this group. So
Beautiful.
I invite you, each one of you, to really observe, keenly observe, and be aware what are all the habits already there in each one of us, and see whether it is supporting your intention and purpose of life. If not, drop them, and if it is, develop them, and also acquire something new which will support your intentions and purpose of life. Thank you very much, and wish you all the best, and wish you happy and great and prosperous new year 2023. Thank you,
All
sir.
right. So message from Rama. Keep asking your question every morning in this new year. Are my habits aligned with my intentions? If they are not, drop them and create habits which are aligned with your intentions. See, habit is a wonderful thing if it is used well, right? Because then you keep doing it. It gives you some consistency. But if you have a habit which is working against your intentions, that doesn't work for you. So it's a beautiful way to start the year and keep it going. Thank you so much. Yes, Shakti, over to you. What do you want to say to this group today?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. This year, I would like to focus more on what I can control instead of what I can't. What is out of my control? My past, the future, the actions of others, and then the opinions of others. What happens around me, what people are thinking about me, the outcome of my efforts, and then how others take care of themselves. This is all out of my control. I don't have anything to do with that. What is in my control? It's my boundaries, how I am setting my boundaries to others, for myself, my family, everyone. My thoughts and actions, it's in my control. I can focus on that. The goals I set, as Rama sir clearly mentioned, that the goals, initially I need to set, I need to focus on that, I need to align with that, I need to create a habit for that. What I give my energy to, because most of the time I'm fighting with something else instead of focusing on my goals and stuff, so I can focus on that. How I speak to myself, the internal talk. Most of the times I'm not talking to others, but my self-talk is so much negative. Sometimes negative emotions, I'm doing that I can control. Then how I handle my challenges, I can focus on that. So this year I'm more focused on what I can control instead of that what I can't. So that's the plan for this year, sir.
All right.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year to you. Thank you. Okay, first now we will have Dr. Kunen. Kunen, over to you.
Yes, sir.
You can
Yeah.
come on camera, doesn't matter. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, very good morning, sir, and very good morning to everyone. And many congratulations for arriving in the new year. I must say that I'm not in my home today. I'm somewhere else. And last night, I had a wonderful experience. So what I wanted to share, other than what you mentioned, sir, about all the road stoppers or the blockers or interferers, and very well said by Raman sir about the habits. And as the Shakti mentioned about what exactly is in your control, let's focus, put your energy and attention on that. And of course, intention is always the very first thing what we set it. So it's a great way to start the new year with the right intention. But before that, sir, what I am telling myself is, with the example of last year also I had shared, this is something very unique. If you see, uh, this is what the last night people were distributing to celebrate
Masks.
the new year. So what I am telling myself that I have to completely remove my mask, because if I look back the previous years or my days or my journey of life till today, and I believe we all have, and that's the term I learned from you, the vulnerability. And I believe that before we do anything else, by setting the intention, putting the right habits in the place, and to-do list every day or whatsoever it is, I need to unmask myself completely, completely. I have to become, in other ways, completely naked to myself in front of my eyes. What is my reality?
Authenticity, yeah. Authentic.
The city. So that will help me to do rest of the things. If not, I'll always keep myself somewhere, putting behind, somewhere in the safe mode. And that's what I have learned from you, that brain always put us in the safe mode. Don't do anything which is going to create some pain. Like this morning when I had intention to get up and attend this morning conversation with you all, and wish you all happy new year. So it keeps on happening, it will keep on happening, but that will, we can overcome only when I know where exactly I'm hiding myself. And I have to have the courage before desire, that I am going to unmask myself completely, and this is what I am, and then do rest of the things. So that's what my message to myself and to everyone, that make it sure that you be authentic, be vulnerable, and know your real self. Accept it completely, whether it is positive, negative, or whatsoever it is. And then set the intention based on your capabilities. A new year, make it sure that you have the new belief system, new habits, new capabilities are equally important. And then move it ahead. And what could be the better than EMC every morning, and experienced mentor, coach, friend, whatsoever you want to name it, as Sugibak Malway, sir. Every morning or any time you can reach, connect, ask, sir, I'm stuck, help me, and he will help. So you are definitely a blessing to all of us, sir. And I wish you for your healthy life. And again, wish everyone wonderful morning, great day to start. What could be the better way to start the day and the year in this way, to know this is what is going to happen, and we all have the power. And as you always mention, that we are infinite human being. It's just a matter of realizing that yes, I am, and there are interferences, there are stoppers. I can change. It's within my power, and someone is there to guide me, coach me, assist me. A wonderful team of the people. What else? So that's the best way. So thank you so much, sir, and wish you all again happy new year to you, yourself, family, and let's commit, because commitment, desire is very, very important. So with complete unmasked, remove whatsoever mask you have, throw it out, accept yourself, have courage, commitment, take action, move forward.
Beautiful.
So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. I like that. Very interesting. If you are vulnerable, you don't need a mask. If you need a mask, you will not allow yourself to be vulnerable, because why are we hiding behind a mask? Interesting one, right? Beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing that. Kuldeep ji.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, friends.
Morning.
Wish you a very happy new year. I would like to improve on two habits of mine. One is, I will not become out of control by controlling those things which are already out of control.
Beautiful.
Number one. Number two, I will not ask why of the thing, why he is thinking like this, why he is behaving. I will not ask why, I will ask what, means what I can learn from what he is doing, what event is going on. These
Beautiful.
two things I will focus on and go ahead.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you very much. Yes, Neeti ji. Sorry for keeping you waiting for so long. I thought we'll hear the best at the last.
Huh? So what do I speak about?
Whatever you want to speak about. What's your message for this congregation?
I think then let me speak about what is a possibility. We've been talking about seeking new possibilities. So what is coming to me is in our partial default mode, our assumption is a possibility. If we identify a possibility and if we embark on it, it would be a sure shot success. It would be a sure shot go. And if there are obstacles, in that semi-default mode, we begin to get nervous. Maybe we identified the wrong thing. Maybe this was not a possibility, or this is not a good possibility. How did it come to me? My recognition of a possibility is wrong. It is not so, in my opinion. A possibility is a learning experience. How far it takes you is another aspect, but it will take you on a journey of new realizations and new learnings. It does take us on the journey where we, at some point of time, we need to evaluate, is this the only possibility, or I need to add more possibilities to make it a more wholesome experience for myself? So when we identify a possibility and we embark on the journey, let us not get dissuaded by the first few obstacles that we find in the journey. It is just a ways of taking us deeper into the possibility and get our complete learning experience and growth from it. Thank you, sir.
In this year, we will keep asking the question, what else is possible?
Yes.
And how does it get any better than this? It works in every situation. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Yes, Rashmi. And Rashmi is the last one for now. After that, I'm going to be speaking about what I wanted to speak about. Go ahead, Rashmi.
So yeah, very good morning to everyone and a very, very happy new year. My, I wouldn't say like message, but my vision, from the bottom of my heart is that for all of each and every one of us is to stay in awareness and stay in enjoyment of every single moment, and wishing everyone so much energy. And from that energy, I mean exercising your choices, being aware and moving in the direction that you'd like. That so Deepak ji, I'm boring your life. So much energy, all your life comes to you with ease, joy, and glory. Thank you so much. I'm blessed to be part of this group.
And thank you for being a part of our group. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So I have a question for you. Yeah, and I'd expect answers too. That'll be wonderful. So are we interdependent? Are we interdependent? Yeah, obviously we are interdependent. Okay. Next question. Who and what all are we interdependent with? I really want you to reflect on it. Who and what are you interdependent with? Many years ago, when I did the first EST program, I came out with a sense of awe and with a sense of realization that I'm interdependent with with everyone and everything around me. Everyone, including the gardener, my milkman, the fellow who comes to read my electricity meter, my doctor, everybody, my family. Each and everything, I mean, my home, my kitchen, you know, even the things that I have, my possessions, I'm interdependent on them. And the next thought which came to me at that time was, am I honoring this interdependence that I have? In Hindi, we will say, इन चीजों की मैं कदर करता हूं क्या? Qadar karna means honoring. Kunain, am I right? The word qadar karna, jo bolte hain. So if I am interdependent on all these things, do I honor the interdependence that I have with these things? And as a part of my honoring of the interdependence that I have, what am I doing? अगर मैं कहता हूं कि मैं कदर करता हूं, if I'm saying that I'm honoring these things and these people, then what am I doing for them? So if I have a device that serves me and I keep throwing it all over the place, am I honoring it? If I have a laptop and I don't clean the screen of that laptop, am I honoring it? If I have a body and I don't look after it, am I honoring it? So this was the thought that I thought I will add to all of us, that in this coming year, can we stop compromising and actually honoring? So we talk about relationships and intimacy in relationships. How many times we've talked about it? And the first thing we say, what are the 5 elements of an intimate relationship? Honor, trust, allowance, gratitude, vulnerability. Honor, trust, allowance, gratitude, vulnerability. Always starts with honor. If I honor my car and I look after it, I can trust it to perform well in my service. If I'm careless about my car. So think on this. In this new year, in our journey forward, okay, this network. So I introduce a new word. I'm networked. You know, what is my life? We are all very fond of saying life is a network of relationships. But when we think of relationships, we think only of the people in our life. But as a part of the network that we have, there are things in service of us, right? There are the unacknowledged relationships that are in service of us. So what will it take for us to honor and strengthen? See, the network, if it is weak, if your network of support, so the word I like to use is, our interdependent world is our network of support, okay? So what is network of support? Rashmi, would you like to say some words on what is network of support? You'll have to unmute yourself first.
Just reflecting on what you said about, that I'm interdependent on everything and everyone around me. So I was just thinking that, we don't even take the bees and the insects even seriously. So if you're talking about support, I think all of life, whether it is people, whether it's things we can see, things we cannot see, are here. I mean, I'm here today in the way that I am is because everything around me has made that possible for me to be here, sit here, and interact. Thank you.
So then the next question that comes is, okay, how do I strengthen this network of support that I have? How can I see if my network of support is strong, I will be strong, right? If I have a caring, nurturing network of support, I will be cared for and I will be nurtured. So as we go forth in this new year, a good question to ask yourself is, all right, am I making my network of support stronger? Or am I weakening it? A very interesting thing that Rashmi said, do you know something? If all the insects vanish from this planet Earth, life will cease to exist. There was a study done, they said if all the earthworms disappear, right? What will happen? So, in what way, as a person who is interdependent on his or her network of support, in what way can I strengthen that network of support? Or at least I can find out if I'm weakening it and stop doing that. So when I see these words, what all thoughts are coming into your mind? I'd be very happy to hear it. Rashmi said something very interesting. So when this thought comes into your mind that how do I strengthen my network of support, or at least how do I make sure that I'm not weakening it, then what action points come into your mind? So I invite you guys to share whatever is coming up for you. Yes, Venkatesh. I saw some hand raised. Whose hand was that? Kunan. Yeah, Kunan. Just tell him. Yeah, go ahead, Kunan.
Yeah, very good morning, sir.
Morning.
What's coming to me is two words which I'm reminding myself. First is steadfastness. Steadfastness. I think this covers various elements, the way I carry myself or anyone. And the second is related to this with the faith in the universe. So with the intention of honoring the network of support, each and every element, whatsoever is happening in the moment, with the attitude of steadfastness and the faith that this action, whatsoever I am taking, is the appropriate action, and with the faith that it's going to give the positive results or whatsoever is the result, I am in the allowance in that. So that will give me sort of confidence, and that will also give me peace at that moment.
Yeah, beautiful.
So that's what is.
So if I remain steadfast in my resolve to strengthen my network of support with full faith that if my intention is good and I want to support this network, the results will be good. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Yes, Reddy Garu.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
What I believe is take care of nature. Nature will support you.
Yeah, beautiful. But not only nature. I mean, network of support includes everything, including the people, including your animate or inanimate objects that are supporting you. And nature, of course, is a very, very major part of it. Thank you so much for sharing that and reminding everybody how we can honor nature. Thank you so much. Okay, who else?
Sir, can I read a toast to a new year?
Yeah.
May you have enough success to keep you eager, enough failure to keep you humble, enough joy to share with others, enough trials to keep you strong, enough hope to keep you happy, enough faith to banish depression, enough friends to give you comfort, enough determination to make each day better than yesterday.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Okay, over to you, Dr. Hiral. What would you like to say? Dr. Hiral, I believe you want to say something. All right. She says she wants 2 minutes. Anybody else in the meantime? In what way can you strengthen your network of support in life?
I want to wish everyone Happy New Year.
Okay, thank you very much. You're making us very strong by sharing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Venkatesh. All right. What about you, Ashokji? Do you have a message for everybody?
It's not a message. It's not a message.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a realization that all are equal, whether you take it animals, whether you take insects, like birds, or anybody. As much as I have a right to exist and be happy, they also have the equal right, and I must honor them. I should not be trying to kill the insects which are there. I don't want their company is a different thing, but I have no right to kill them.
Yeah, because they are in service of me in any case, in some way or the other.
And even in our body, the digestion is also done by some
bacteria.
Some bacteria. So they have their world, we have our world, and we coexist. We coexist.
And not only that, we are interdependent on each other.
So the word honor, I give it to them. If I am strong, if I am healthy, if I am energetic, it is due to the bacteria inside my body which are giving me that strength and hygiene. So I should not be looking down on anything and anybody.
Yes, beautiful.
That's my way of looking at it.
Great, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, Rashmi.
So it's a great question to be in, that how do I strengthen my support? I think the first thing is by going by gratitude, just like gratitude for each and every person, each and every for this whole life. For me, gratitude is like just coming up very big. That for me to strengthen my network of support, first is gratitude, and then is honor, and then everything else.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Yes, Dr. Hiral, are you ready to speak now?
Yeah, so I wanted to tell is like grounding exercise helps a lot, because if you are grateful for your environment where you are, right, and then only you can be grateful for your body and the ability to be in this environment wherever you are, right? And I always do this grounding exercise. It helps a lot, and I say I'm grateful to all the living things and make it possible for me to be in this environment. So that's what I wanted to mention about grounding. It helps a lot, and it is about oneness. If you are grateful for yourself and your environment, you will be able to be grateful for everything around you, each and everything and each and everyone around you. Yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much, Dr. Hiral. And I am going to invite you one of these days to conduct a session on this grounding that you're talking about. Though there's a lot of material available on the YouTube on grounding. And
yeah,
it can heal a lot of things. You know, a lot of people have healed a lot of diseases by
Yes,
doing
yes.
the grounding
Because
exercise.
Mother Earth has the nature to take everything actually. All the negativity or whatever you have in your body, you can just release by saying that by standing in the ground. And it is so beautiful actually.
Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for sharing. So on this great day, I wanted to share a few great words with you from a great guy who has been a great inspiration to me. If somebody's mic is some noise, can you mute it, please? So this man says, I will greet this day with love in my heart. Interesting, isn't it? And he says, I will greet this day with love in my heart for every living, non-living thing, every situation. You know, I will greet this day with love in my heart. I'm going to post this in the group so you can all read it. So I'm not going to. Okay, just hold on a second, please. I'll read this thing out for you, by the way. Yeah. Here it is. Oh, wait. Just a minute, please. That is the shairi of the day. I will greet this day with love in my heart. This is the one I'm going to share with you. I'm not going to read it to you. First, I thought I will, but the time is very little. I'd rather have some shairi. So Kuldeep ji, Dr. Vyas, thank you very much. Kuldeep ji, can we have some shairi from you, please? Very rare to see you, but when you are there, we have to listen to you. So the New Year shairi from you, please. Kuldeep ji.
Sir, एक छोटा सा मैसेज अपने EMC फ्रेंड्स के नाम। सदा दूर रहें आप गम की परछाइयों से।
वाह।
सदा दूर रहें आप गम की परछाइयों से, कभी सामना न हो आपका तन्हाइयों से।
वाह।
हर अरमान हर ख्वाब पूरा हो आपका, हर अरमान हर ख्वाब पूरा हो आपका, यही दुआ है नए साल में हमारे दिल की गहराइयों से।
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Why don't you translate it, Kunenji, and then say your share after that?
Shall I do one more thing?
Yeah, do it.
मैं शुक्रिया करूँ तेरा तो कहाँ तक करूँ, मैं शुक्रिया करूँ तेरा तो कहाँ तक करूँ, मैंने सिर झुकाया कम, तेरे एहसान बहुत है।
अरे वाह. Thank you so much. Okay, over to you, Kunen.
Yes, I think people can understand. So let me share my thought. Two lines, old share, but I think it's appropriate this morning. That जिंदगी में सुबह की ताजी हवा और फूलों की महक रहे. जिंदगी में सुबह की ताजी हवा और फूलों की महक रहे, सूरज की पहली किरण और चिड़ियों की चहक रहे. जब रोज सुबह आप अपनी आंखें खोलें, जब रोज सुबह आप अपनी आंखें खोलें, तो इन आंखों में बस खुशियों की झलक रहे.
वाह.
इन आंखों में बस खुशियों की झलक रहे.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Abhinav, you want to say something?
Hi, yeah. When I was just listening to all the messages, I was wondering what is the message which I wanted to share with everyone. And that message I actually learned from you when I was learning Reiki. First time I heard the word from you, attitude of gratitude. And and you said that before you can give Reiki, you have to come in the stage of attitude of gratitude. Now that is such a beautiful thing. Uh, I mean, uh, moment someone can be in attitude of gratitude, life is great for him or her. Actually, life is great. Pata nahi, I don't know when we all wanted. When was some part of my life I wanted to be in touch with the reality? See, there is no reality. Everything is created. This is a created world. So for the same quality of life, one person will be living from attitude of gratitude and will have a great life, and then the other person will have so many complaints. My God did not do this for me. My parents did not do this for me. My neighbors did not do this for me. My company did not do this for me. So my like I'm so thankful to you for teaching me this is the three words: live from attitude of gratitude. Which so I can any second, any moment I can make my life great.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. And when we are in...
And my request to all the Punjabis in a group, on attitude of gratitude, Bhulle Shah said a poem, Jo Kyun Na Fikr Banawa Karke Hai. So if any of the Punjabi remembers this poem from Bhulle Shah, please share with me.
I think Guru
Kyun Na
Nandan...
Fikr Banawa.
Guru Nandan, you remember it?
No, sir, not now. Yeah, but this
Chalo,
is very famous point. I don't remember
From
it.
Bhulle Shah. Yeah.
ठीक है, तुम एक काम करो ना, why don't you find it and send it to me, and I'll share it on the group. All right, guys, thank you. When we are in gratitude for our network of support in life, the network of support will support us much more. So thank you very much for being with us for so long. Thank you for your good wishes, and God bless you, and may all your dreams come true in this coming, starting right now. Just dare to ask and you shall receive it. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
sir.
much.
Thank you, everybody, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.